trade agreement in principle announced yesterday between the United States and the United Kingdom. Beef came up. Ethanol was one of the other areas, but beef also was asked and answered during the signing or during the announcement ceremony. One of the restrictions U.S. beef has had and going into the U.K. is raising practices, the use of growth promotants or growth hormones in our beef cattle. That doesn't appear to be changing. So how does that, what opportunity or how much opportunity is there for U.S. beef to increase and to capitalize on a high dollar, high value market?
Stands to be seen, of course. I guess if I just kind of step back and think about Great Britain as a potential market for beef and just kind of ignore any limitations in the beginning here. Fairly large country, not a huge producer of beef, and relatively speaking, pretty high income levels, right? So, to me, that speaks to potential that could be a good trading partner and a source for beef exports. You hit the nail on the head, though, right? The reason why we've historically not traded with them has been production practices, particularly growth promotants is, I think, the main one. So what that looks like, I don't know. Does that mean there's potential for them to relax some of that? Does that mean we're going to look at opportunities, to move some product into that market that have been, produced in a way that they're comfortable with? Either one of those is possible, I suppose. But to me, that's the question. And you also can't help but think, is whatever happens in Great Britain or the UK, does that in some way, I don't want to say set the tone, but is there possible implications for the European Union, right? Because, similarly, we've not traded there for the same reason. So, the potential for a new market is almost always a positive, right? I just think in this case, there's just a lot of uncertainty about what it's going to look like and how much volume we're talking about, especially in the short run.